Hi, today I'm going to do my skincare routine, my morning skincare routine. First, I just want to introduce myself to those that are new. My name is Ashley. I am a stay-at-home, kind of work-from-home mom of 5 children, and we live in Colorado. Anyways, so I wanted to share what my current routine is. It kind of has changed over the past probably year. I probably use way too many products, but I just feel as I've gotten older that I need to use more. My other concern is acne. My skin still thinks I am 12 or 15 or whatever age you start breaking out at. And so I do struggle with acne around mostly my chin area. I really don't get it anywhere else unless I've tried a product that just irritates my skin, and then I may get a pimple somewhere. But so my main concern are obviously wrinkles, acne, and I've always said dry skin, but I've noticed that I do get kind of an oily T-zone, so I guess that's combination skin. So I kind of struggle with everything. The issue with my skincare routine is I do use a prescription acne medicine, and I do use one in the morning and at night. And I find that that is what makes it really hard to figure out a routine, because your dermatologist will want you to put your acne medicine on as close to your clean skin as possible, you know, not on top of products. But at the same time, the acne medicine I use is more of a cream base, so obviously much thicker than a serum. And so I get confused because you're supposed to do like thickest to thinnest consistency, and that just doesn't work if I'm using an acne medicine. So what I have found has been working for me over the past year, and I want to say I haven't even broken out at all. So this is definitely keeping my acne at bay, and I feel like my products are working. So I thought I would share that since it's kind of specialized, especially to those that also struggle with acne and do skincare. So I always start in the morning with either washing my face, or I just rinse with water and dry it. And I have found recently that just rinsing with water has been perfect. Sometimes I will didn't get my makeup off under my eyes or on my eyes as well as I should have. So I might have some residue after sleeping, or I just don't feel, maybe I didn't sleep well, or whatever reason, I'll use a cleanser. And I am not particularly set on a certain cleanser or not. I generally just buy grocery store or drugstore brand cleanser. Right now I'm using the Peter Thomas Roth Cloud Drenched Cloud Cream Cleanser. It's a long name. And that is only because I got this on I think it was an Ulta 21 days last fall, and I'm just now getting to using it. And I'm probably halfway done. But again, I normally would not spend a lot on a cleanser. Just so happens this is a more expensive one, but I did get it on sale. But I'm not particular. I love Neutrogena stuff. I love CeraVe. I know people say that different, and I probably say it wrong, but that's how I've always pronounced it. I do like their cleansers or Cetaphil cleansers. So yeah, I'm not stuck on a cleanser, but this is the current one I'm using, and it takes me a while to go through it, especially now that I'm not using it necessarily every day, just on the days that I feel like I need to do a better wash in the morning. So I start with that. Oh, by the way, I keep my morning skincare routine in this little basket. This is from TJ Maxx, and it just sits on my counter in my bathroom, and then when I'm done I can put it away, and it's all here, or else I get confused and don't remember to use stuff. So it helps me kind of remember. So after I cleanse or rinse with water, I will do a toner. And like cleanser, I am not specific to any toner. I actually just finished up the Ordinary one. That is one that I would consider repurchasing. It wasn't drying, or it was just nice. And so I'm not particular to one, or I just haven't found one that I can't live without. So, and I believe I got this one from an Ulta gift. with purchase or something. I have no idea how to say it. Kushi. I can't pronounce anything, but it's just a pure, clean, revitalizing face toner. So again, not has to be this one, but this is the one I'm trying to use up now. When I've used up all the toners that I do have, 'cause I have a couple and backup, I probably would buy the Ordinary one, because right now that's probably my favorite, I guess, or that didn't strip my skin or anything like that. So after that, I usually put on some type of, I usually do eye drops, but I can't find my eye drops. So I do eye drops just because my eyes do get kind of dry. And then I do a lip oil or a chapstick. And so I am using this one by Clarins. It is literally almost all gone. And I like it. I won't repurchase it. It's too expensive for what it is. I feel like I can get just the same thing with a chapstick. So I won't repurchase it again, but I want something on my lips to start sinking in before I would do makeup or something. So there's that. Okay, so after all that part is done, then I do my acne medicine. So I feel like my skin has been cleaned and then toned, so it is as close to my skin as possible without being on top of other products. So the current one that I've been using, and I've been using this probably almost 2 years, is Zone. I think I'm saying that right. Really works. I don't know much about it. All I know is that it works for me, and trying to find an acne medicine that works for me has been a pain in the past. So once I find something that works, I will stick with it forever. So I love this. I put this on and then I let it soak in for a long time. I try to go at least 30 minutes before I do any other skincare routine, because then I feel like that is soaked in. And so then when I start doing my next products, it's almost on bare skin. Not totally, but to me this makes sense since I'm supposed to put that on so soon. And you'll see with the rest of my routine, I'm not totally into the thinnest to thickest either, but I just kind of find what works for me and what I want to get the most benefits from. So the next product I use, I have used in the past and I never repurchased it. And then I got a sample and I loved it, so I bought one. But I'd only use it Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays just to save money, and I don't feel like I need it every single day. Now this, I generally, so it's the Good Genes by Sunday Riley. I haven't used it in probably a year. Like I said, I got a sample, and I used a sample that took me probably a month to go through. And I would always use this at night with the Luna oil, which I do use. But I saw someone else on YouTube use this in the morning, and I thought I wanted to try that. So I just recently put this into my morning routine with that sample. Probably, like I said, I probably had it a month. So it's probably been a month that I've been doing that, and I like it. I'm not sure I've seen total benefits from it yet, but I'm able to use it more consistent because at night I have so many stuff that I rotate through that I wasn't using this, I think, as often. And it does cost a lot, but I feel like it's going to take me a while to go through this since I'm only trying to do it Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. And the reason I picked those days is because I can remember that. If I try to do every other day, because it's an odd week, it would change what date. I would never remember. So that's why I decided just to do Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and I use this. And I like that. And at the same time, after I put that on, I will do an eye cream. I'm not totally partial to an eye cream as well. I guess I just really haven't found one that's like life-changing. The one I'm using right now is It Cosmetics Confidence in an Eye Cream. This is probably the closest to my favorite because this is probably my third, and I think this is just a sample. But I've bought it twice full size, and I've had a few samples too. But I do like this one. I haven't found anything that's better. But again, it's not like I'm have to have it. So I don't know if that's really what I prefer. I'm probably halfway through this sample, so I'm gonna have to figure out something to get. And I don't necessarily need anything big in the daytime, in the morning for my under eyes. I just want it to make sure it moisturizes really well before I put on makeup so I don't get creasing and stuff. So I'm not looking for wrinkle reducing, plumping, and just moisturizing is really all I care about. And if that's gonna come And cheaper the better. So if I can get something like that at the drugstore, that would be perfect for me. I don't need to spend a lot on eye cream, at least my morning one. So that is what I'm using currently. I do try to wait about 2 to 5 minutes between. That's why this takes forever. But I would try, unless I'm in a hurry, I will do it all in a row. I just don't like that. I find that I do peel a little with makeup, or even no makeup if I do that. So I try to wait at least 2 to 3 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes between. I don't time it or anything. I'm just kind of guessing. But after that, I've been using the Ordinary Argiline Solution 10%. I'm about halfway, I think it's right here. So I guess I'm about a third done. I just do like 2 or 3 drops. This is supposed to fix wrinkles on your forehead and around your eyes. And I think it's not like it's long term. I think it's just in the time you use it, or just whatever I'm trying to say. So I will take 2 to 3 drops, and it's very watery. And I will pat it on my forehead, around my eye, and I'll even do, I don't have strong mouth lines, laugh lines, whatever they call these. But I do it here. I do it on my wrinkle, on my neck. And I'll usually rub pretty much everything on my hand except for the acne medicine after I'm done. And I don't bring the acne medicine down. But I forgot to mention that. Everything else I do bring down my neck, onto my chest, and my hands. I'm really liking this. I don't know if I would purchase it. I don't feel like I'm through enough to say I don't hate it. And so far I've really liked a lot of Ordinary things. The only problem is I don't know which ones work, because when I used a whole bunch of them at the same time, I had great skin, and then I slowly ran out of each one, and my skin was fine. So I kept thinking, oh, but maybe it's the one I'm still using. And then when I finished using all of them, my skin kind of went back to being red, splotchy. I have very, very sensitive skin. So I am not sure which one was working, but I definitely think these products work. So I need to get back into them. I do have the buffet I want to start incorporating again in the morning. I just am trying to get my skin used to what I'm doing right now. Even though, like I said, most of these products, except for the Good Genes, the Good Genes I've only been using about a month in the morning, and the Ordinary I've had probably 2 months. Everything else I've been using consistently at least 6 months or longer. Unless like the soap and toner that I change out when I run out. But that's nothing big. The next I do is a vitamin C serum. I was using just the Drunk Elephant C from a Day serum. I got a couple samples and I loved it. It's so expensive. So I do 1 pump, and I even feel like that's almost too much. I mean, that's enough for me to do my face, my neck, and my chest. But I don't want to go through this so fast. And I had another sample of a vitamin C serum that I was trying to use up, so I was doing every other day. And that's kind of when I started incorporating the Coudelet. I'm probably saying that wrong, and I feel stupid. But this is what I bought in my Sephora VIB sale, a full size. So this was one that I pulled in to do every other with the Drunk Elephant. I like this, and they do say it's supposed to work better than vitamin C. Obviously, I liked it enough to buy it, and this is not even cheap. This is about as much as the Drunk Elephant, but I feel like going every other will stretch them out. I guess not really, because they cost the same, and it's like I'm using one every day. So maybe that logic doesn't make sense. But for whatever reason, I like both of them. If I start to see one doing better than the other, I probably would switch full time to whatever that one that is. But right now, I really like alternating between the two. The Drunk Elephant has a little more sticky consistency. When it dries, my skin is very soft, so it just goes on a little more tackier. This makes your skin so soft, like putting it on, and this really is amazing the way it feels. I don't know if it works better than vitamin C serum, but I'm trying it out. It does say for combination to oily skin, so that's interesting. But I like it. So that was what I do next. So then after that, since that is not enough, I do my moisturizer in an oil. And again, I have so much samples of oils and moisturizers that I haven't bought enough full size that I'm currently using. I'm trying to finish up all my samples, and that way if I don't like it, I can throw them out or give them away. If I do like it, I'll finish it up, and then I'll try to remember which is my favorite, and that's what I'll buy. So currently, which I just switched because I was using the It Confidence in a cream moisturizer. So I guess this is kind of like the cleanser and the toner. This switches. I don't find moisturizers, I just need a moisturizer that I actually feel like moisturizes my skin and doesn't peel and rub off with makeup, because that I find is tricky, at least with my skin. So I've been using this Murad only for about a week. This is probably a year old, but it wasn't open. I just had never had time to use it because I would buy stuff and use it, and I would never use my samples. I don't even know if this is a sample or if this is a kit I bought or something, but I'm finally using it and I do really like it. This would be something I would consider buying. So far, it makes my skin feel great. I don't notice anything with makeup, causing anything with makeup to rub off or peel off or whatever. So I love this. So I put this on. And pretty soon after moisturizer, I do go ahead and put patent oil in. And again, I love the Josie Maran Argan Oil, and I probably will buy that once all my oils are finished. But I'm trying to use up, again, all my samples. And so right now I'm using the Tarte Maracuja Oil, and I don't care for it. It's not bad, it's not good. It's whatever. It's nothing, it hasn't wowed me enough to replace the Josie Maran. So that's why, I don't know. So I'm just trying to use this up, and then I think I have like 4 or 5 more small samples of stuff that I need to finish before I need to buy anything. So after that, I do a sunscreen. And this I got in my Sephora VIB sale, which is in the haul. I've been using this in the mornings that I just put underneath my eyes. So I wanted to give time for the eye cream, that's why I do that so early in my routine, to sink in before I put this on. So far, love it. Have not noticed anything with makeup or whatever making problems, because it is kind of like a chapstick, but it doesn't drag across my skin. It's pretty silky going on. So far, I really enjoy it. So that is for that. And then for my neck and chest and hands, I've been using, again, I have samples of sunscreen, so I'm not really picky with that right now. I'm just trying to use up whatever I have. I've never found the perfect sunscreen. This combo right here, excuse me, might be my favorite because I don't get a rash from it, and I don't get that, whatever, is it called peeling? But whatever that peels up and rubs off your skin, it's gross. I don't get that so far with these products. So I do really like this. And I don't even know where I got this. If it came in an Ulta gift, I don't even know where I got it. But it's the Tree Hut Skincare Perfecting Daily Moisturizer, SPF 30. So I don't know what kind of sunscreen this is. I'm all confused about the mineral versus physical. I don't know what this one is. I don't know. So I can't tell you that. But I put this on my hands, like I said, my hands, and then I pat it on my scars so they don't burn. And really like this so far. Really like it. I just started using this. What was I using before? Oh, I was using the Kula Sport. Tried that on my face. That made it peel with makeup, and even a little on my chest and neck. If I rubbed it, I would get the little peelies off. So I won't repurchase that. But I do like this so far. I don't even know where I would get it, so I'd have to look into that. But this is great. I've never used this on my skin, on my face, because the reason, it says you can, face and neck. The reason I haven't is I ran out of that Kula one that I was just using on my hands and neck. And at the same time I was using that Kula one, I've been using this Shiseido Ultimate Sun Protection Lotion 50, and again, sample. And I've been using this on my face, which I really like. So when I run out of this, I'll probably try this one on my face, and which I do really fast. I do like this one. I would consider repurchasing it. Again, just have so many samples that I need to go through. But like I said, when that runs out, which I probably only have a couple of days left before that's out, I probably will give this a try on my face to see if this works on my face as well. Because I'm assuming this can't be that expensive. It has no smell. It says refining rose, but I don't know if that means for smell, but I don't smell anything. I don't know. I really like it. So if you know where to get this, let me know. So that is my skincare, my morning skincare routine. The only other thing I do, it's been a while since I've put my skincare on before makeup, I will use a facial spray. And the one I'm trying to use up right now is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I would definitely buy this again. I think I have 2 or 3 that I still need to go through, and then I will buy it. But I'm just trying to use this up, and I leave it actually in my powder room. So if I'm downstairs, I can spray it on my face. My girls can use it if they want, or if someone is visiting and they're in my bathroom, they could even use it. It's just, you know, by the soap, just because it's so nice. And these are so cheap and they're so good. I don't know if they're clean or bad or anything, but they are really good. This is really good. And it smells like rose. If you like the smell of rose, you won't like it, which I used to not be. It must be an older smell as you mature or something. You start to like floral scents, because I hated anything floral, and now I like them a little. So, well, that is my skincare routine. Let me know what products you use, if there's anything that you absolutely love, because I'm always looking for recommendations, especially for, like I said, sunscreen and eye cream, and I don't know, any serums or stuff that you just love. I'm not really big on toner and soap, so that, you know, whatever works for me. But those other things, I still haven't found that perfect product. But this is what I'm currently doing. So if you have acne, maybe try doing kind of what I'm doing. We're doing it before and then waiting a while before doing the rest of your skincare. I so far am liking the effect of how it works. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later.